Hi, it's Nika from Fabulously Creative. Welcome back to my channel. I have something new this month. I have recently launched a sticker club where you can download from a whole collection of stickers for one low price. So I decided to do like a freebie for this month. So this is what I will be using today. It's in two different versions, but I'm going to use this version. And I'm also starting a new planner. So this planner is going to be basically my planner specifically for my creative projects. So right now, my main everyday planner, I'm using the Hobonichi Cousin, and that has been doing a great job of keeping me on track with all of my daily tasks and especially my self-care routines. So I wanted to start another planner just for like my creative projects and my creative process, because in my daily planner I don't get like, it's very focused on productivity, not just productivity, but it's focused on self-care. So have I don't have as much opportunity to just get creative and put stickers wherever I want them. And I'm starting off, I know this washi is a little wide. I'm not even sure if I want to use it, but I am going to cut it down. Let's see if I got that even. I feel like it's not even. Let's see. And it is not even, but let's see if I can either measure it or just cut. See if I can cut just a smidget off. Oh, I like that really thin strip. So I was saying I started a new planner basically because I just want a spot just to, oh, perfect. I want a spot just to be creative and be able to stick stickers wherever I want. And I feel like I was able to do that I think when I was planning, when I first started using the Happy Planner. But since moving to I don't know if my lifestyle changed or just the way I plan changed, but since moving to that planner, I don't know, it's very like, okay, this has to be done on a certain time, on a certain day. Trying to see where to put that washi. So I don't feel like I can get as creative. So this planner, and this is the Happy Planner Classic Vertical. This planner would just allow me just to get a little more creative than I can with my daily planner. And I know this, like this color, it has a lot of teal and pink in it, but I have been on a purple kick lately, and I kind of want to use this purple. Wonder should I have? And I also feel like where's my ruler? I always sit down without the ruler. 1 second. I was saying I have been on a purple kick lately, and I also feel like using adding a different color that's part of the color scheme, but not a main part of the color scheme, it just makes it pop a little more. And that's one of the things from back from my scrapbooking days. I was never a matchy scrapbooker. I enjoyed like just adding a pop of color that didn't always match. So I'm kind of enjoying that same concept in my planner, but I don't get to do it as much in my daily planner. Wonder if I should go all the way across on this side. I'm gonna go all the way. I may pull that up later. All right, so do I want to make sure I'm in frame? Trying to decide, do I want this at the bottom? But if I use this one, they are already, these other strips are already even. So let me just use the ones that are cut evenly. Let's see, do I want to put it at the bottom? I guess I have to put it at the bottom. I feel like I should have put the purple at the bottom, but it is too late now. All right, we have a little extra piece. Now this is not my first time using like the classic size Happy Planner. I have tried it in the past, but I never stuck to it for, do I want that to go all the way across? I never stuck to it for long periods of time because I found for me it wasn't a good daily planner, but it's very good for projects. All right, I have these two pieces. I could put it, let's just save them until we decide what to do, because I really want to use this somewhere. Let me peel off the edges. I am also experimenting with my recording style. I feel like everyone is, all the planner girls are doing kind of this live. They're not doing much editing. And I kind of enjoy watching that style sometimes, but trying to record it is quite the challenge. So if you have a preference, let me know which type you enjoy watching. Do you like watching the edited videos or just live? For me, I prefer an edited. I prefer an edited video because sometimes I get so intense on what I'm doing that I constantly lose my train of thought. But I also like the lifestyle because it kind of feels like you're just, hanging out, planning together. I want to use this little strip. The purple does not pop as much as I thought it would. All right, and I don't have any boxes that fit this planner, so I'm going to use all these leftovers. These are leftover mini Happy Planner size. Let's see, I also have some. Let's see, these are Hobonichi size, but they may work. I don't think these quite match. I don't want to use these little ones. I thought I had, maybe I didn't. I thought I had some boxes. Yes, I am recording. Okay, Isaiah. I really want to use this one without that graphic at the top. You know what? Maybe I should put her down first, because I know I wanted this, like the start. I wanted the start of this planner to have a big doll moment, mainly because I don't really get to use them in my main planner right now. Or maybe I shouldn't put her down. I'm just being so indecisive. And I think it's mainly because I'm kind of rusty with this size planner. Okay, I like that, even though it doesn't, these boxes are not quite the same color. And I think I figured out what the issue is. I feel like that at this point I have more stickers on my hand and on the edge of my desk than on the page, but I promise I will get it together in a second. Okay, and I figured out what it is. In this style planner, I'm not used to seeing those solid boxes. And they were just throwing me off. I think for this style, for like the Happy Style planner, I'm just used to these open squares. They just make more sense. Let's put one up here, like right under the month. And it's a little crooked. Okay, see, I knew it was going to come together in a second. You know, sometimes you've been using a certain style of something for so long, it was just throwing my eyes off. I want another one of the orange. I want to layer them like the pink, the orange over the pink. Let's layer it on this side. And also I feel like, I don't know, this sticker feels a little big. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and stick her down before I run out of room to put her. Which I almost did. Oh, should I put her in that corner? I think I like her over here better. Even though it makes more sense in this corner, like over the to-do list. But to worry about where things go. All right, should I put this? I don't want it. Let's see. I want to use this one. This is a little, it's a little crooked. Right now I feel like I need a cluster in this bottom corner and then something up in this corner. Let's see, I want to use this. This green is the size I want, but it is going to throw off my color scheme. I also have, oh, here we are, some orange ones. Let's see, where shall I put my little cluster? All right, I like that right in the middle. Oh, and I was talking about live versus edited videos. Another reason, I don't know if y'all can hear, you may not be able to hear it, but that is my son, or was my son, in the background. He knows I'm recording, but he was shooting a Nerf gun. All right, so I have this one last, well, not one last, but maybe I should use the smaller one. And I am trying not to, break into my whole sticker stash and make this layout too complicated. Okay, I like that in that corner. All right, now we just need to put this down. I just feel like it needs something behind it. Let's see if this is very sticky. I've recently switched to glossy sticker paper because it is so much, like it prints better on my printer, and it's just, I don't know, the stickers just look better, but it is extreme, they are extremely sticky. Sometimes it's hard to get it unstuck from things. Okay, I like this. Let me just make sure I get it straight. All right, love the way this turned out. I just want something, and I said I was not going to, you know what, that blue matches. I said I was not going to pull out these itty bitty stickers and get carried away, but I cannot help myself. You need my little vintage backpack right there. Let's give this one a pencil. Let's see what else. I don't need like any food stickers. That pink matches too. Let's see, these are, will these work? That's going to throw off my color scheme. All right, so these are, I've been using these in Hobonichi. Let's see. Oh no, it doesn't work. I could just, let's see, do they, you know what? They don't work, but it does look nice in this spot, kind of like a little extra cluster. All right, and this is the point where I get carried away. But why not? So I'm gonna put it here, or does this person match? It doesn't really match, but let's put it anyway. All right, now I'm just using this little piece of washi that I had. If I can get it straight. Okay, now should I use pink or blue? I know, such a tough decision. I think I'll put them, should I put them sideways? Put them sideways. And it's giving like a little list box. And in this planner, I am not worried about where I write things, because I will write all around the stickers if I have to. And also, like if I'm brainstorming a project or trying to come up with sticker designs, it kind of helps if I'm not just writing in a straight line on a blank page. All right, do we need one more, or is that good? I feel like one more would be overkill, but can't help myself. All right, I like that little checkbox. All right, and I want to. All right, let's add one more checkbox. I know. Let's see, where should I put it? Put it down here. Not a checkbox, like a checklist. Not quite sure what to call it. Bullet list. How many did I put over here? 1, 2, 3. I think I used 5. Love the way that turned out. Now this is one of those spreads that makes me miss March. I'm looking for April. This is one of those spreads that makes me miss the Instagram days. I think that's the monthly. 13. Why does this feel off? It's like that last week between March and April. I think, oh, it goes before the April tab. Okay, so this is one of those spreads that makes me miss those Instagram days where we used to take pictures of our planner spreads and post them on Instagram every week. Oh, I miss that. That was before Instagram went to Reels. I would just sit for hours and just look at planner spreads, scrapbook layouts. Like I miss those days. And I've been thinking, like, maybe I should start back posting it on Instagram just because I enjoyed it. But anyway, yeah, this is one of those spreads where I would have said, oh, this one was Insta worthy. You know what? Maybe I'll take a picture of it. I'll post it somewhere. I'll put it in Patreon. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this layout. And thank you so much for hanging out with me while I plan this and put this together. And if you're not already part of my Patreon, go ahead and join. This is the freebie for the month. This will be like in the freebie section, I think for like the first 2 weeks of the month. And then it'll go to the sticker club for this month. So I'll leave the links in the description and I will talk to you guys in my next video.